Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're well, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite books that I think are ones that should be read when you are just starting your path. There's a little bit of witchcraft, there's a little bit of spirituality, there's a little bit of history, kind of a little bit of everything. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get cozy. Today is giving very fall gloomy vibes and I love it. And I made myself this, I don't know what it is, like a little blended coffee drink. So yeah, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's talk about some books. So the first one I'm talking about today is Braiding Sweetgrass. This is by Robin Wall Kimmerer. This is an Indigenous author, and I think honestly it's just very important to learn about certain cultures and stuff, not to appropriate, no, but to like learn. I don't know, I love learning about Indigenous culture and I love educating myself on stuff like that. So this was a really good book to learn about nature and how she became like this scientist. Definitely a book I would reread. I don't know, I'm explaining this awful. Just go read this book. This is a good book and I really recommend it. Moving on to number 2, I have this Witchcraft, A Secret History book, which this one I find interesting because no one talks about this book, but this book is full of the history and like where it all kind of began to where it is now. So it talks about like the witch trials, talks about like how it was kind of accepted in the beginning, kind of like I think before Christianity came in and people were like, yeah, this is, you know, normal, it's nature, it's a way of life. And then Christianity came in and was like, heaven and hell, that's it. But then it's interesting because then it goes into the more modern, and it goes into Wicca and like just a bunch of, I don't know, modern day witchcraft and stuff. So I don't know, I'd like to know why no one talks about this book, because I actually really like it. I would like to reread it because I read it a long time ago, and I also cannot remember why I put these in here. So I'll have to go back and revisit this. Michael Streeter is the author. I really like this book. I think it's good. If there's a reason I should not like this book, please let me know, because like I said, I have seen no one else talk about this book. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not popular yet. So the third book is Psychic Witch by Matt Arwin, right? Honestly, if I'm pronouncing anything, just beat me up. It's fine. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I didn't finish my sentence. If I'm pronouncing anything wrong, I'm really sorry. But this book is basically all about manipulating energy and how to use that and work with your mind and your body before using tools and like other options. So that's really cool. And there's like so many different things in here on like just energy work. Like there's little exercises in here which are really cool, and meditating is a really big thing because you're getting in tune with yourself, which is still something that I'm trying to work on, but it's a bit difficult. But I definitely recommend this book because it is basically a guide on how to work with your body, mind, and spirit, but also witchcraft. So it kind of gets you in tune with your psyche side, your energy, and like just gets you really in tune with yourself. And I think that is really important because something that isn't talked about a lot is that when you start witchcraft, you don't need a crap ton of tools, you don't need a crap ton of like stuff, you just need you. And it's good to start with meditating first, and also like there's just so many things you can do with just yourself. So this book kind of puts that all into place, and I don't know, it's a really good guide, and you can kind of just flip through where you feel, or you can read the whole book. Yeah, and it goes in with like grounding, and I don't know, it just touches base on pretty much everything that you need to get in tune with yourself, so you can manipulate energy and work with it and, you know, figure it out. So I don't know, I think this is a great book. So for number 4, I have 2 books that kind of fall into the same category. Same with number 5. So technically this is 4, 5, like 7 books in total, but they are The Spells for Change by Frankie, and then The Book of Spells by Emma. So these are both, this is Chaotic Witch on YouTube, and this is Ella Harrison on YouTube, and they're just really good. Like, this is a great beginner book. There's just a little bit of everything in here, full of knowledge and like really important stuff when you're first beginning your path. And there's little exercises. I love when authors put in exercises in their books, because it just kind of makes it fun. But this is a really good book, and it's also one that you can kind of flip through where you need to go, or you can read the full thing. I find with a lot of witch books are the same, but this one and then Ella's are probably the 2 favorites I have for like beginner or like witch spell books kind of thing, because a lot of it is just repetitive and kind of just, they're all the same. But these 2 just are different. I really like that they added boundaries exercise in here, because I don't find a lot of books and I don't find a lot of people talk about boundaries, and I talked about that in my ancestral video, that boundaries are so important, and it's just really important to have it in your craft, and I think it's awesome that they put it in here. So it's like little things like that this book has that not a lot of other basic beginner witchcraft books have. So that's why this one is on my list. For the Book of Spells, is basically just full of different spells. There's a little intro in here, just like the basics, going over everything. But I find the spells in here are lots that I haven't heard of before, or like very unique. And there's a little bit of everything in here too. So there's like protection, prosperity, personal growth, health and well-being, love and sex, friendship and family, joy and serenity, work and ambition. And then there is at the end how to write your own spells and correspondences. There's stuff in here for animals too, like how to protect your animals, which I really want to do a video on that because I need to update all mine. But there's like just really, really nice art in here. I like this little coffee or tea. And the snakes. I don't know. I just really like how this book is also laid out, and it gives you the spell, best time to do it, ingredients, what to say, like kind of gives you pointers on all the basic things that you need. And yeah, it's a really good book. My bunny, when I had my bunny, she thought it was a really good book too, because she ate the corner of it. So moving on to number 5. This, I don't think I could live without these 2 books. They're just the best for hands down, like basic research, anything. So they're both by Judika Ills. I think that's how you say her name. This one is The Element Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. So it is a very hefty, thick book. I believe this book does have different spells from different cultures and stuff. So please do your research when you are going, if you're gonna get this book and you're to take spells from it. Please do your research properly. There is a little description in the beginning of the book that tells you that you know, there are spells, oh my god, dedicated to different religions and cultures. So just keep that in mind, but it's got a little bit of everything and it is very useful. I really love it. And like I said, I love educating myself on different like beliefs and cultures and religions and like different ways of life. So to see what spells work in other people's lives, it's just really neat. I personally wouldn't use them, obviously. So the last book I have is the Encyclopedia of Spirits, the Ultimate Guide to the Magic of Fairies, Genies, Demons, Ghosts, Gods, and Goddesses. And it's by the same author. So this is basically where you are going to learn about deities, where you're going to learn about certain spirits, where you're going to learn about certain like gods and goddesses from like different religions, different parts of the world. It's crazy. It's an awesome book and I'm so happy I got it. The only thing I don't understand is it does not have anything about Lord Lucifer in it. It's got Lilith. So I don't know why that is, but as you can see, I have labeled alphabetically, and then I also have ones that I wanted to research more on or what have you up here. And I have candle wax on here because why wouldn't I? This one is gods, goddesses, and like spirit work, dictionary to words, all kinds of, you know, stuff like that in the other realm, I guess you could say. Whereas this one is just spell work and different spells and stuff to inspire you to create your own or what have you. That is all my books that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will go purchase some of them, or maybe you have them already. But those ones are ones that I have read and have used in my own work. Yeah, I don't know. I love those books. I'd love to do another book recommendation or even like a book haul. I love books, and maybe in the future I'll do different ones, not just on like witchcraft, spirituality. We'll see. But yeah, that is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will have that linked down below. Same with my Patreon. I post on there my art, and then I also do free posts on witchcraft topics and stuff. I try and post every Tuesday, Thursday, but it's been a little bit rough the last week or two. So sorry. Anyways, I also just wanted to say thank you for all my new subscribers. I'm so grateful for you all, and it's so awesome to see this growth. I am so appreciative, and yes, thank you for being here. I'm gonna stop rambling, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.